All right, hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the new 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan. Of course, this is the new Tiguan. We've had this new generation of Tiguan, I think ever since 2019 or maybe 2018. But again, this is a fantastic refresh. It's such a nice looking vehicle. I mean, it still really looks great. I've always been a fan of the Tiguan, even the pre-generation change, so this is really nice to see. This updated version looks so good. It looks even better than the last. So of course this car is an SEL premium, as well as it has the R-Line package. So this thing's loaded. You guys, right in front of you, this is a fully loaded Tiguan. The exterior color is in platinum gray, and we have a really cool storm gray interior, which I can't wait to show you guys as we hop in. But walking alongside the vehicle, we got really cool headlights. I've always been a big fan of these new headlights. You got a really nice LED strip that follows like so, and the turn indicators are right here as well. Full LED. Good to see in this type of car. Being the R-Line, you get a super low sloping front grille, and in my opinion it looks so aggressive. It's kind of like, you know, in the SUV version of the GTI, and that's, you know, weird to say, but you know, it has all kind of the same lines as the GTI, of course, with the SUV twist on it. But again, really looks nice. These housings that house the fog lights look wicked cool, and of course, you know, the chrome. Not many people like chrome. In my opinion, I like it. It kind of stands out. It's not overdone, and that's probably why I like it so much in this car. Is, you know, it's not overkill. It looks, it's properly done, you know, and you have all the black glossy pieces that you need, and you know, the chrome, it suits, especially with this gray color. So nothing to complain about there. Alongside the vehicle, we have a really cool 5-spoke design on these wheels. These are of course the alloys, and I think they're probably 18 or 19 inch. It's a really nice design. I think it is a new design on the Tiguan. So yeah, it's a great design. Great looking wheel. Of course, we have R-Line badge right there, and we have this chrome piece that follows all the way to the rear passenger. Super nice to see as well. If you can kind of see, I'll try to point this out as best I can. This body line kind of flares out a little, and that is honestly wicked cool. It looks super sharp, and it does cut in a little bit. I think that's probably to protect it, because I know a lot of, you know, sometimes when people open doors, it goes into things. So I think it's curved in just to prevent that from happening, but it looks really nice. But yeah, again, Volkswagen kills it when it comes to body lines. We have a body line that goes all the way to that fender, through the doors, and into the rear section of the vehicle. And of course, it ends all the way to here. Super cool, such a nice modern body line. And we even kind of have some secret, you know, some mystery ones that kind of start to form in random spots, and it's not overdone. Again, it's really nicely done. It's a nice touch, and I think Volkswagen did well. Onto the rear of the car, we have Tiguan SEL with the 4Motion badge. Of course, this is the Haldex 4Motion. It's a great all-wheel drive system. And into the rear of the vehicle, we have a third row that flips up, and we have plenty of space. This is around 35 cubic feet of space with the seat area folded up, and then of course when it's folded down, around 75 cubic feet of space, which is not bad, especially for this size of vehicle. It's plenty of space. So to close it, we press this automatic button, and it closes like so. We'll jump right into the rear of the car. So you can see you got really nice design going on with, of course, this stone gray interior. I'm a big fan of this interior. I don't know how well it would hold up with, you know, staining and stuff, but I think if you use your proper cleaning regimens, it'll hold up for sure. And of course, to fold the seat down, if you guys are wondering, press this button like so, and it'll fold down. I'm not gonna fold it all the way down, but that is how it's done. And it's yeah, it's a very easy operation. Of course, we have child car seats as well. We'll hop in and we'll talk about legroom and headroom. Legroom, we have plenty of space, as you guys can see. Headroom, a little bit restricted, but I'm not touching it all. I'm 6 foot, and this is of course at my driving position. So headroom, we got plenty of it, so I can't complain. I got probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches. We have 3 cup holders, technically 3, but 2, you know, realistic ones. So that's really nice to see as well. And yeah, we got a vent here, we got a USB 12 volt, and yeah, it's a really comfortable place, as well as some storage pockets behind the driver and passenger seat. Yeah, no, it's a very comfortable spot to be for sure. All right, so looking at the driver, so walking in, as you guys can see, we have really cool leather texture. Again, it's really nice to see how it follows from not just the front to the rear, but it's nice to see not only that is it here, but it's also in the passenger or the rear doors as well. Super cool to see this design. It's just something, you know, to break it up and make it look really nice. And of course we have a really nice kind of, you know, a faux carbon or just Volkswagen's own signature design that flows quite nicely through the door line. So Fender audio, we have our hatch pop, or our trunk, or whatever you want to call it. We can pop it like this. This is carpet line, so nothing will really rattle on the inside. We have our R badge right here as well. This little LED strip will light up. Here are our seat adjustments. This is for our lumbar support, and we can bring the seat forward as well, and we can rotate it as well. So really nice to see. Plenty of options to find your perfect driving position. We'll jump right in. Inside this vehicle, we have a flat bottom steering wheel. We have gloss black kind of around it, which is really nice to see. This is, of course, a 3-spoke design. R on the bottom for the R line. We'll start it up, foot on brake, press the button. Our mode selector right here, parking brake, and our DSG automatic transmission. As far as everything goes, pretty standard Volkswagen, especially for the modern vehicles. This is, of course, an 8-inch touchscreen display. This can display plenty of things, and it's really, really nice to have in a vehicle like this. We have our dual zone climate control, and it's very responsive. You can turn, you know, it'll become cold as you want or hot as you want, pretty much on demand. We have a wireless charging spot right here, 2 USB ports, and a 12-volt power outlet. It's really nice to see that as well. Inside of our armrest, we have a pretty deep pocket, in fact, very deep. That's me putting my hand all the way down. So as you guys can see, we got plenty of space. No USB ports though, but that's plenty fine. We have 2 right there. But overall, seating position is really nice. These seats are very comfortable. Of course, they are in the slate gray, and we have some black piping to kind of bring a little bit of contrast. Again, that design that follows through towards the on the door cards is right here as well. It's really cool to see. It's a nice touch for sure. But yeah, these seats really hug you in. Your back support's really good, as well as thigh support. So you know, it's a nice package. This car is very comfortable to sit in, and yeah, no, I like it. It's of course we have our virtual cockpit. We can scroll through all of our drive systems, or assist systems they call it. Lane assist, which is you know, keeps you in the lane. Side assist, which is blind spot monitoring pretty much. Rear traffic alert. And then front assist. So really cool stuff to have. This of course does come with adaptive cruise control as well, and you can set your distance from how far you want on that bottom right there from the other person. Because I'm crazy and I, you know, always want to keep stone chips away, I wait till that bar is all the way at the end, and I give people a lot of distance as best I can. I try not to, you know, ride their butt. So that's kind of how I drive with my adaptive cruise control. I use it pretty much all the time. It's a great feature. Volkswagen really does kill it. As far as other things we want to know, we have our oil or our water temperature right there, and our fuel bar. So that's really cool. Everything's all, you know, futuristic and really right in front of you. So nice to see that as well. We can scroll through the center screen like so. You know, these are just our basic driving datas, and we can scroll through the driving data to show our speed. And then if you want to hit the view center to change these side parts of the vehicle, you can do like that, and you can show the gauges. That's pretty much how I drive. And as far as pixelation goes, it's very very minimal. It's super crystal clear, and I can't complain. It's really nice. It shows everything I want. I can display the map, and yeah, it's a nice package for sure. So if you guys are interested, you guys want to see this thing drive, I'll have a POV drive out very shortly, and you guys can check that out and see what this car is like on the road. This is the R-Line, so we're gonna see if you know, it's a proper R-Line vehicle. Of course, R-Line is just an aesthetic thing, but you know, it looks cool, so it's got to drive cool. Obviously it's got to drive kind of cool. And if we go through drive selection too, we can we can scroll through sport mode, and we'll see through our custom setting all the things that we can adjust. So already right off the bat, we can change our steering, our drive system, adaptive cruise control, adaptive front lighting, and our climate control. So It'll be interesting to see the difference between normal and sport, and we'll see what it's like to drive. And of course, a lot of you guys just want to know just how it drives. So we'll have all of that and more in our POV drive, so stay tuned for that. It'll be out very shortly. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and just before I conclude, I'll show you guys. This vehicle is $41,269, which of course is a lot of money, but you know, for what you're getting a fully loaded car. And if I haven't mentioned, we have the full panoramic sunroof, which I did close off, but you know, right up the top we got one pane of glass and another pane of glass. It's huge, and you can pour in so much light, and it's awesome for your passengers. So yeah, $41,000 is not a bad price for this car. And Seacoast Volkswagen in Greenland, New Hampshire, I'm sure they'll probably work some kind of deal. They're a great dealership. I work with them all the time. All my reviews with Volkswagen are here because they treat me so well, and you know, they're a great business. So definitely check them out. This car is loaded, and it's probably one of my favorite SUVs that is on the market today. I know it's, you know, it's not a, you know, a track hawk or anything, but it's a really pleasant vehicle. I love the interior, and I can't wait to see how it drives. So definitely check this car out. It is at Seacoast Volkswagen in Greenland, New Hampshire. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and stay tuned for more.